Now Suicune, extinguish these flames. Oh, this guy's got a new Pokemon, a Breman. What the French toast is that thing? Wow, it took you no time, aDrive. I cornered it. All right, so Hadwarf Gym, the gym leader is Basil, the man at one with nature.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys another episode of our Pokemon XENOVERSE Nuzlocke Let's Play. If you guys are excited for this episode, and I simply know that you guys are, hit that like button down below. Let's see if we can hit 7,000 likes again. Guys, I gotta say, I am blown away by the amount of love and support on the first episode. The XENOVERSE team is blown away by the love and support on the first episode. So thank you guys sincerely from myself and on behalf of the XENOVERSE team, who I didn't know prior to making episode 1. Great people, by the way. We're all just so stoked. So thank you guys. This is gonna be a blast. I'm so excited for this playthrough, and I'm really excited to take this journey with you. This is your bonus episode right out the gates, but don't forget, you guys gotta show the love to get more bonus episodes. And don't forget, the series gets uploaded Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you wanna check out, I'm actually uploading shorts of this to my YouTube Shorts channel in the description, my TikTok, my Instagram, and everything else. So you do not wanna miss Pokemon XENOVERSE on the channel. And I gotta tell you guys, I have a massive surprise for you at the end of this video. So make sure you watch the whole thing so you don't miss it, because you are gonna love this surprise. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Amazing. I'm so excited about it. But let's not waste any time. Let's jump into things. One thing I want to mention is I'm going to snag a few mystery gifts in this episode. A couple of you guys mentioned that in the description. And some people said that since I'm Nuzlocking, there's a few weird things about the Nuzlocke with this game, including a battle a little bit later in the game that I'm always going to lose. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? Obviously, if there's a battle that I'm always going to lose, then, you know, it is what it is. But let's move forward here. We got our first Pokemon Center. We've got some items back there. I don't know how to get that. But let's talk to this guy. It's Dan! That's my name. This quiet town is just as good as the chaotic cities in the rest of the region. Well, I definitely want to heal up. I want to go see if I can grab that little Pokeball there. And here is Nurse Joy healing us up. Our first Pokemon Center. I love this so much. I love this so much. Well, let's explore. I'll see what I can find, see where the mystery gifts are, and all that good stuff. So, oh, this guy's got a gold coin from the valuable Shining Sand. Oh. Do I have to find this coin? Oh, I have to go find this coin for this guy. Okay, well, we'll do that. And this guy's gonna hook me up with some berries. They're actually really clutch early in the game, so let me do that. Also, I'm using a controller, so you don't have to hear the clicking and clacking anymore. Well, I guess you will hear, because I don't have W. Hold on, let me add W and Q to my controller. There we go, I love it. All right, well, I have one berry. That's really not anything substantial. I'm gonna actually not even bother with it. Oh, this guy helps us remember moves, bro? That's massive. We need to come back to this guy later on. That could be really clutch. This guy wants me to lend him 500 bucks. I'm gonna do it. And he's gonna give me the Focus Band, which is pretty solid. I'll take it. This person mentions a new Pokemon called Reindeer. Interesting. And oh my God, I love this interface for items. This is incredible. All right, well, I'm gonna grab 4 potions to start, because I feel like that's a good bet. And I have some Pokeballs, but let's grab some more Pokeballs as well. I'll grab 5 of those. And I love this UI. Nothing, anything super crazy. I mean, maybe I'll grab a couple antidotes just to have them. Might not be a bad idea to have a paralyzed healer too. I'm just gonna kind of burn through my money since I just gave this dude some serious cash money over here. Well, let's explore the rest of Hadwarf City. Oh, I never did the mystery gift. Let me see if I can figure that out. Look how sick this interface is. Oh, so to pull up the mystery gift, you actually just press S here, and that opens up the mystery gift. You can type get mystery gift, and there's 2 particular codes I'm gonna show you guys right now that I got from the comments section. So I'm gonna pop those in, and I'll show you guys what you can grab with those mystery gifts. Masco, happy global launch 2021. Apparently that's a really cool mystery gift, so let's see it. Everyone told me I had to get this guy. And there is a brand new Pokemon called Masco, which I think is a bug type. There's one more mystery gift I want you guys to grab. Okay, so I think the last mystery gift is a shiny Totodile. You type BeehiveworldTotodileShinyPartner, and it's too long, so it cuts off the first letter. And I do receive the gift. I have nailed the 2 mystery gifts, and boom, shiny Totodile, my friends. So let's go take a look at our PC. And here is Masco, which is Weedle Team. He's Bug and Sound type. Perfect stats across the board and Intimidate. Infestation, Sand Attack, Round. I've got to add this thing to my team. And furthermore, we have a shiny Totodile, which I think I'm gonna not use. It's Starky, it's got Torrent, perfect stats as well, and that's pretty cool there. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the bug guy for sure, and I'm gonna leave the Totodile behind, I think. I'm gonna kind of throw the Totodile in a different box. I'll put him in box 70 and see if I can figure out how to do this. How do you even move him? I don't know how to move him. There we go, so I'll put him in box 70. I don't plan on using the Shiny Totodile, but I will use the new bug type Pokemon, Masco. I don't think I can nickname him at this point, but let's keep exploring. Please help! Uh-oh. Oh snap, we got a fire going on in this town. Ariana says, please someone do something. Someone put that fire out, keep the children safe. Fire, fire, call Astor fast. Astor, please hurry up. Oh, that looks like an edgy gym leader to me. A water type, most likely. What's happening? Another fire? Stay away, I gotta do something. Now, Suicune! Extinguish these flames! Okay, he may not be a gym leader. My man's got a straight up Suicune right here. Excellent, my friend. Well done, now come back. Don't worry, folks, I've got this. That's great character design, by the way. Love his hair. And you are? I've never seen you around here, yet you have such a familiar face. Whatever, I'm a little busy right now. Just keep you away from the troubles, yeah? All right, well, wait, you're aDrive. Look how you've grown. It's me, Astor. Don't you recognize me? Well, you were still an infant when I met you, but your father was my mentor. Are those Pokeballs you have? So Clover finally decided to spill the bean, eh? Why don't you come with me to get that punk that almost set the city on fire? That's not a normal Pokemon, you see. It's one of those mysterious X Pokemon. For some time now, they started popping up all over the region. Information about them is still lacking, and all we know is they come from another world, the XENOVERSE. Enough with the chit chat. We'll talk as soon as we get there. Knowing that little punk, it might have gone to Stardust Beach. You can reach there through Route 2, the path on your right. I'm waiting for you over there. All right, so we're headed to Route 2 to go to Stardust Beach. I don't think they're gonna let me go here. Yeah, we can't go there without Astor's permission, but we can go to Route 2 and Stardust Beach, which looks like it's going this way here, I think. And I can actually go grab that Pokeball behind the gym, or the Pokemon Center, so let's do that. But we get a little insight into the story of this game as well. What are you? Oh, I can't go through there either. Gosh darn it. Oh, I can sneak back. Nope, I can't. Just kidding. Well, I have to wait till Astor gives me permission. Looks like they're making me go one way. But we get a little insight into the story here. Pokemon, XENOVERSE Pokemon, our special Pokemon that we'll have to kind of explore. Is that a cloud, or like, you see that spot on the ground? I don't know if that's just a cloud or if that's a mistake. You guys see in front of the door, there's that circle on the ground and it moves with me. That might be my shadow. I don't know what's going on. This person's looking for a specific item called the Star Cider. We're gonna have to try to find one of those. And I got a potion by looking in their garbage can. Note to self, look at all the garbage cans. All right, so this old man just gave me a Pokédoll to bring to his daughter. I think he said she was in the lab, but I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go with this, but I have a Pokédoll for his kid, so we'll figure that quest out at some point. And here we are on Stardust Beach, which seems as though it's kind of a new route altogether, which means we do get a new chance at a new capture and a new Pokemon. So, Stardust Beach, let's see what we got. Let's take a look in the grass, and of course, no dupes. What is it gonna be? It is a Wingull. A Wingull for Stardust Beach is going to be our encounter. Not all that exciting, but definitely something that might not be terrible to have on the team. So let's catch this Wingull. If it ends up getting, you know, Drizzle, it could be really good, right? So I'll chip away at it. And one thing I do want to address is I saw some comments. People were like, aDrive, you know, I want you to use the new Pokemon because it's a fan-made game. And there's all sorts of new creatures for us to explore. 100% get that. I would love that. But I love sticking to the traditional Nuzlocke rules to the best of my abilities. I like the challenge. For me, like, games without Nuzlocke, it's just not the same. I like having the challenge. I like feeling the pressure of having to make good decisions throughout the gameplay. Otherwise, I tend to lose interest in Pokemon gameplays like Let's Plays without the Nuzlocke element. That's just me, though. I've just played Pokemon for so long. Like, that's just how I am. So, I understand that I may miss out on utilizing some really cool new Pokemon in this game, but we will get to see a bunch of them. And of course, you guys can experience it yourself if you play XENOVERSE alongside me, which I encourage you to do. Don't go ahead of me, though. Play with me. I'm gonna catch the Wingull though, and we're gonna nickname this thing. Let's see, is it a male or a female? I didn't even notice. Let's nickname it. And it is a male Wingull, so let us name this thing. We're gonna name him Briny, which is of course named after Mr. Briny. We'll add it to the team. It's not a bad mon. I mean, listen, it's a Wingull, right? Like, let's not get it twisted. It's a Wingull. He's got decent stats, Keen Eye, Water Gun, Growl, Adamant Nature's kind of bad. I'm gonna go heal up real quick, and then we're gonna start taking on some of these trainers. I camped out here before going back to my journey. All right, well, we get to battle a bunch of trainers now. We're gonna kind of work our way down this beach, see what we got in front of us. We should, oh, there's a Wingull again. We should be able to do some evolution as well. I think we're on the cusp of evolving aDrive for the first time here shortly, and I can learn a little bit about this team. I don't actually have the best way to deal with this guy, but I don't think he has Gust yet, so we can probably just beat him with Poison Sting. So let me beat up this Wingull here and keep moving. Making its debut for the team, Masco here. I'm gonna say his name is Masco, not Mascot. I'm not sure. It's got Quick Attack. Oh, that would have knocked out the Weedle too. Good thing I switched. And it's got Intimidate, which is very nice. And Round, let's see how sound moves function against water and flying types. A sound resists water, we just noticed, by the way. And we're super effective against water / flying. So it seems as though sound typing, if we remember our type chart here, this Tailow's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But if we remember our type chart, we can actually determine this from Vibrato, I think. Sound is resisted by electric and psychic, if I'm not mistaken. Seems to be super effective against water at this point. I'm gonna find out right now against this Taillow though, because I'm gonna go for Babble and see if that, it's got Peck. It's not very effective, so maybe it's flying and not water. Maybe sound is super effective against flying. That seems to be the case. Okay, so, but we did resist water too, so who knows? Maybe we're 4 times super effective. We're gonna have to experiment a little bit, but definitely some good insight there. Oh, this guy's got a new Pokemon, a Breman! What the French toast is that thing? Dude, so he's got a totally different new Pokemon. I have no idea what it is. It's definitely an electric type, as you can tell from that. That does a lot of damage. And I'm gonna Poison Sting. I do snag a poison, which is pretty clutch. But this thing is very scary, guys. Very, very scary. Especially since I don't know how Vibrato and Masco respond to this. So I'm gonna go Rhonda, actually. This thing is very scary. Level 7, he's gonna go for Pound. Doesn't really do too much. His Thunder Shock could be worse though. I'm gonna go for Pound myself. He goes for Pound. I'm still hanging in here. I might have to Potion though. This guy just busts out a level 7 on me right quick. All right, let's Potion up just to be safe. Because I think we can beat him with the poison that we snagged and play this a little safer, because this Thunder Shock might hurt a lot. Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Well, that tells you that. His Thunder Shock does a lot to us. Listen, I don't want to go Vibrato and run the risk of electric being super effective. That seems really bad to me. So let me just, I'm gonna have to just spam some potions, I think, right now. Because this Pokemon caught me off guard for sure. He's gonna Thunder Shock again. I mean, I would love to switch out, but I think I just have to make it one more turn. You know what, I'll use my 3rd potion. If I have to switch out, I will. I need to understand that interaction with electric against sound, just to be safe. But we are gonna knock out the Bremond, whatever his name is. He goes down to poison, great XP. aDrive gonna evolve, our first evolution of the game. Rhonda getting some love and learning Arm Thrust, getting 2 levels out of that, which was huge. And now we can evolve aDrive, Kakuna Rattata, baby. We're gonna get this beautiful evolution screen, man. They really outdid themselves with this game. Kakuna, obviously not anything special, but one step closer to the incredible Beedrill. And I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about that. So we're gonna learn Harden, no big deal there. I'm gonna heal before I proceed. My karate chops will knock you out. All right, Kuro, what do you got for me, buddy? He might have one of those new dudes. Black Belt Kuro sends out a Dwebble. All right, so we have to be very careful here. I do have the Intimidate. I'm curious how Sound will interact with Dwebble. I don't necessarily think he's gonna have any rock type moves yet. Let's see how Round does against him. Big damage Round here, Sound attack. Standard damage, nothing too crazy. We chip him down pretty good, and this good opportunity to get some levels here and potentially evolve, right? We think about these early game bug Pokemon oftentimes evolving at level 7, maybe level 10. So I'm really interested to see how Masco here levels up, potentially evolves, and goes from there. So let's see, he's gonna get definitely level 6 here, almost level 7. Here comes Yemen, which we know about. And I think we determined that Round was super effective against fighting, but let's find out. I gotta remember these types. No, it's not, but either way, no big deal. We did a large chunk of damage. This guy's very strong though, this Yemen. Obviously we have one on our team, so we'll have to keep training them up, but Masco is gonna get to level 7 here. Will he evolve? That's the question. He does not evolve at level 7 like Kakuna did, so, or aDrive did. So let's keep looking. That sandcastle looks very sus. And there is a bomb thing up there too. Okay, well, we know we're about to do some stuff here. So let's see what's good. Wow, it took you no time, aDrive. I cornered it, but I want you to fight it to prove me how much worth you have. Now pay attention. As I told you, this crook comes from another world. It's impossible to catch with common Pokeballs. Therefore, I developed a ball capable of imprisoning the explosive fury of X species Pokemon. Here, the results of years of research. And we get a Xeno Ball, which is very cool. New concept. Let me tell you something. Studies on these Pokemon reveal that they have multiple HP bars. Despite the troubles it made, this Elekid is not especially strong, so I think it has 2 bars maximum. As for normal Pokemon, also these Muns must be weakened to be caught. Before we get started, let me heal your Pokemon. Okay, this might be bad. I don't have a choice. I can't go back, so we're doing it. Well, I hope he's not that strong. I do have Intimidate first, and I can switch that out and kind of go from there. So let's see what we got here. There is a XENOVERSE. Yo, that's sick! They have like custom art drawn and everything for these characters to really bring them to life. Our first XENOVERSE battle right here against Elekid. Level 7, okay, and I'm gonna Intimidate him right out the gates. I feel like he's gotta be a fire type, so I'm gonna get Intimidate off on him. And I gotta switch out ASAP. Do I dare go Briny? Let's go Vibrato, right? We should resist. Let's see what this Elekid wants to do. I'm very nervous about him, though. He's gonna go for Leer. Okay, I can work with that. Intimidate's still really solid. Why don't I go for the Babble? See how much I'm gonna have to switch out because of the Leer. Gonna have to play this very safely. Let's go for Babble, see how much it does. Okay, and he said that there was 2 HP bars for this guy, so I don't know, but I don't wanna take a massive hit because I'm -2 defense right now, so let's go into Ronda. He's gonna quick attack. Doesn't do too much. All right, well, I can stay in here and we can go for Arm Thrust. He's gonna quick attack again. Standard Elekid stuff. Arm Thrust. Hit 2 times. All right, well, I know he's got 2 HP bars, so let's, ooh, he's got Ember too. Oh, okay. And there's his second HP bar. Really, really cool stuff. Well, I gotta switch out so I don't get wrecked. Let's go back into Vibrato. So far, this is going okay. He's gonna quick attack, that's fine. And we know quick attack, Ember, Leer is what we've seen, so we'll Babble. He's gonna Ember, very fast Pokemon. And it's not very effective, so obviously fire type, you know, still resists. Sound is not weak to it. Big damage there, and we've got him in a really good range here. So let's chuck our first ever Xeno Ball in Pokemon XENOVERSE. Got him, baby, let's go. Not too shabby, and we catch the seemingly fire type Elekid. He is pure fire. The sparks it scatters from its head can easily cause fires or explosions. It's a real ticking bomb. Well, there's only one nickname for this guy. We're gonna name him Time Wizard. Because I love the Yu-Gi-Oh references, man. I would add him to my party, why not? He's a XENOVERSE Pokemon, which is kind of like Delta typing or even different forms, Alolan forms, etc. I knew you would manage it easy. Time to go back to the lab. I have to say, you made an awesome workout there. Congratulations. I was sure you'd be able to handle this all on your own. Anyway, welcome to my lab. This is where I run my research on X Pokemon. It's here where we conceive the Xeno Ball, only thanks to mutual respect. The only device capable of containing the power of those mysterious creatures. We don't know how many X specimens are still lurking in the Eldiv region, but one thing is for sure, they are a serious threat to its balance. You have to be ready for anything. If you want to become a real trainer, I suggest you challenge the gym leaders of the region. You see, Hadwarf has a gym. Why don't you start with that? Oh man, I was so into this conversation that I lost all sense of time. aDrive, I better go now, or I'll be late for the meeting. Take care. All right, well, Astor, you're a great pal, and I appreciate you. Let's do a couple things here. I think there's a little girl we need to be giving. It's probably this girl. You want the Pokédoll? It's gotta be you. Here's your, I have your Pokédoll. Yes, I'll tell Granny. Yeah, no worries. Let's take a look what else is in this lab. So this Porygon Center here is a way to access a PC for $500 without actually being at a PC. That's kind of clutch. Oh, here we go. Sound type are strong against water, flying, and fairy. They're weak against dragon and electric. Okay, well, there you go. That just tells me offensively. So offensively, I'm gonna definitely read this one more time. Offensively, we're good against water, flying, and fairy. So we did hit those flying types super effectively. Good against fairy. So we are actually super solid against water types, I think, because I think we're neutral, but we'll have to see those interactions still. And this guy's gonna hook me up with a Xeno Ball, very nice. Oh, and you can buy the Xeno Balls from him for 1,200 bucks as well. And here's that Pokeball beside the gym. It's a Revive, oh, behind the Pokemon Center. So I think the gym is actually up here. I think that's what we're looking at. This looks to be the gym, and it looks to be some sort of a grass type gym. So what I want to do is I want to heal before I do anything. Then I think we're gonna stroll in there, see what kind of levels we're dealing with, and then we may have to go do some training, because I'm not gonna walk into this and just get wrecked. And this guy gives you a great ball for returning the Pokédoll there. Actually, before I head to the gym, I do want to go explore the beach a little bit more. Oh, this is a Pokemon. It's a Sandygast. Yo, that's sick. That's actually sick. So I'm a little annoyed because I definitely threw away my encounter there, but we can encounter Sandygast on the beach, which is pretty dope. Looks like there was a few different interactable Pokemon, so this is a great opportunity for us to train a little bit up and kind of get some more XP on the team and beat some cool Pokemon. So I'll keep exploring the beach, taking on some Pokemon as we go, and then we're gonna head over to the gym. Oh wow, water compaction is buffed in this game. So now when you hit, that's crazy, dude. So now when you hit him with water compaction, he actually doesn't take any damage, but instead gains the boost. So in the current games, water compaction, you still take damage from water moves, but in this case, he actually does not take any damage. Very cool. One thing I also want to point out though that I've noticed from Margot is when I'm defeating these various wild Pokemon with sound moves, and I think it's because we're using sound moves, we're actually stealing their held items. I found a Pearl from the Sandygast and I found a Berry from the Tailo, so it seems as though we're actually stealing held items from these Pokemon because we're using sound moves. That's my guess at this point. I love sailing. Oh, it's Briny! He's in the game! I named my Wingull after this guy! That's hilarious, dude. They put him in the game. That's so sick. And I did just pick up another item, a black belt from the wild Pokemon, but I don't know how I keep picking up these items, guys. Like, I didn't do anything in particular that time to pick up an item. It just kind of happened. So I don't know if I'm just getting really lucky right now or what's going on, but I got another black belt, which boosts the power of fighting type moves. That's kind of cool. And Yemen Rhonda rather, already has a black belt to boost their fighting type moves. So that's pretty cool. Oh, there's a Breeman. We saw this Pokemon earlier. We found him on the wild in the beach. I'm gonna have to try to beat him up here. Let's go to, yeah, we know we're gonna get hit super effectively against his electric moves now that we know that. So let's go Rhonda, I'll beat him up. I'm gonna keep getting some experience here before I take on the gym. All right, so we just took a water gun from this Wingull, and I can conclude now that sound does indeed resist water because we're taking neutral damage, so really nice. You actually just remove one of the potential weaknesses from Vibrato here. All right, so Hadwarf Gym, the gym leader is Basil, the man at one with nature. And at this point, I think, listen, I probably should do some training, but I've got 2 fire types, I've got a handful of bug types. I really like my chances. I think if I can evolve B-Drive, we're gonna be in good shape either way. So that's gonna be a priority. Let's head into the Hadwarf Gym and see what we've got here. Welcome to the Hadwarf City Gym, young trainer. You don't know who I am? Well, I'm cheering for you. Basil, the gym leader, specializes in grass-type Pokemon. Try to turn them to ash with a burning passion of fire types. All right. And do I get an encounter in here? That would actually be really cool. I would take an encounter, why not? Oh, you have to go into there. So it's like a little maze, eh? Well, let's battle this trainer. Practice makes perfect. All right, let's battle Ariana. I hope that I can get an encounter in here. Always love new Pokemon. And she's got an Oddish, level 8. Okay, so we get a good idea of where these levels are at right out the gates. I'm gonna just do a lot of switch training. Let's go Vibrato. I'm a little under leveled right now, but I think if I get everyone to like 8, 9, 10. Ooh, that did a lot. And the Spadef drop? All right, well, I gotta switch then. We'll go to Time Wizard. Already not the start I wanted. Let's see what this, he's gonna ask it again. That does a lot, okay. Well, Ember, we should be faster. This should do a good amount. Let's see. That did not nearly as much as I thought it was gonna do. He's gonna acid, knock me down pretty low. Okay, well then. You know, let's go into, ooh. I don't know, man. Let's go back to B-Drive, because I at least resist his attacks and I can beat him down slowly but surely with Poison Sting, I think. Never in my life did I ever think that an Oddish would be giving me this much trouble. I'm not gonna lie. He keeps going for acid and, okay, so that one, I think I have to stay in here. We're gonna Ember. I should be able to beat him in 2 hits here, or one, maybe 1. Okay, we got him pretty low. He grows, oh God, thank goodness he went for growth this time. Because if he had growth on one of my switches earlier, he might have actually destroyed some of our team. So we get through the Oddish. It's a good start. It's a good start. Let's get through that. And let's see what else this trainer's got here. And Morlo. That's level 8 as well. I think, did we determine that Fairy was weak to Babel? I think we did determine that Fairy was weak. Let's do over Babel, and let's confirm. But I'm pretty sure we determined that Fairy was one of the weak types. Yes. And he's gonna Astonish. Doesn't do much. Babel should finish him off. Okay. So we're getting it. We're starting to understand. Oh, he didn't. He still lived. He's gonna Astonish again though. No big deal. And we can finish him off here. Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm trying to spread this XP around to B-Drop. It's not worth. You know what? Let's just pick up the KO here. Go for Ember. Finish off this Morlul. I'm gonna try to get an encounter, and then I think I have to go heal. I definitely want to get a few more levels, so it looks like I got to do a little bit more training before I go any further anyway. And we do get an encounter inside, and it's a Phantom. So Phantom is actually going to be our encounter here inside the gym, which I will gladly take. I'm gonna go Masco, I'm gonna weaken him up, and then we'll catch this little Phantom. And we got our Phantom there, which we're gonna name something. It's your boy Groot. You already know Groot is going, ooh, do I add him to the PC? I'm gonna send him to the PC for now, but we'll go take a look at him because I do wanna go heal and train up a little bit. Actually, you know what? The more I think about it, the more I feel like I should probably train in the gym. Duh. So our Phantom has Frisk with pretty good IVs actually, very good stats, Absorb Tackle, and he is a relaxed nature, which honestly isn't bad. Like, this is a really, really good Phantom. Oh wow, I just found this item here that came from a Phantom, an update containing Phantom's data. It makes the Pokemon evolve via Pokemon transfer. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but I think it allows me to evolve my Phantom into a Trevenant, which might mean that I can actually get a Trevenant right now. Oh snap, there's a Trevenant inside here. This is Trevenant's territory. The Pokemon rats you out with brute force. Oh snap. All right, so I went in the right-hand side. So this place seems to be just teeming with Trevenants. There's no Trevenant. Oh, there's a Trevenant in here too. So apparently I got it right the first time. I went down the right path the first time. All right, so I got it right this time as well, so I can battle this trainer here. Basil is my master. All right, that's the gym leader, of course. Let's see what this guy has. He's got one Pokemon, and he is gonna send out a Phantom. So we're level 10 though, okay. Well, I'm gonna use B-Drive here. We're almost level 9. I really want to evolve him. So let's send out B-Drive. I'll see if I can get a poison here. And I'm gonna try to win this with just B-Drive if possible. And it took a heck of a fight, but B-Drive will come out on top on this Phantom. I had to use String Shots and Hardens and get the poison. A lot of XP for that. And that almost gets us to level 10. So that's the good news there. I think I'm gonna actually backtrack. I know a good path to go. I gotta do a lot more training though. All right, let's see if I can use this item on Groot here. Oh, I can! We can get a Trevenant before the first gym! That's so strong! I have to. So I'm gonna bench Bronny for now. We're gonna grab Groot on the team because he's a Trevenant. And how do I not put this massive unit on the squad right now? That would be a very poor decision, even if he's a low level. So I'm thinking I gotta at least evolve B-Drop. I gotta get these dudes to like level 10 or something. But Groot, look at his stats, bro. He is immediately the strongest thing on the team, right out the gates. He still levels below, and he has Frisk. I mean, he's gonna be insane. I just need to get some better moves on him, and he's gonna be a legend. So let's evolve B-Drop first and foremost, and then let's go from there. I wanna try to get everyone to about level 10, because it seems like that's gonna be a safe level for the gym. I think it's a great opportunity to ask our question of the day. What is your favorite grass type Pokemon? You can let me know in the comments section below if there's a particular grass type that you guys like more than anything else, man. Let me know. I'll tell you what, B-Drive looking like he about to evolve in this battle, hopefully against this Oddish. And that should expedite my training quite a bit because B-Drive is so hard to train right now because he's just a little, you know, a little Kakuna. So once I get through this level, we get the B-Drill, the rest of the team should level up a lot faster. And there it is, level 10. Please evolve. Yeah, dude, this is one of the things people always ask me, aDrive, why do you love bug types so much? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the fact that early game they can just put on a clinic, bro, it's no joke about it. Incredible, dude. We have a B-Drill at level 10 to take on the first gym. He doesn't learn any moves, which is unfortunate, but let's take a look at his massive attack stat, because I'm sure it's pretty high. 23 attack, which actually puts him as the highest member of the team right now. It's so sad about his other stats, but he's at least a little bulkier than normal, and he's gonna be really, really good, I think, so I'm excited for him. All right, I'm standing outside of the gym leader. Let's take a look at our team right here real quick to recap. Vibrato chilling at level 9, looking real strong. Groot up to level 8. Rhonda picked up to level 8 as well. Tom Wizard hit level 10. He was a little easier to get. He's got an item called the Xenolith. I have to see what that does. We've got B-Drive at level 10 as well, and Masco at level 9. I gotta go see what that item is though. So it apparently makes X Pokemon evolve. I wonder if I could evolve. Okay, so he's not able, but I think this is an item that we hold on to for later, and we can use it later to evolve a Xeno Pokemon. But what I can do is I can actually give Time Wizard the black belt because he does have low kick. But that's our team, that's our rundown. Let's do it. I'm gonna lead with Vibrato. I think I'm gonna give him an Oran Berry just because I have them, and then we're gonna jump into the gym battle. I did pick up a Charty Berry as well, which is kind of clutch. Maybe I'll give him the Charty Berry. And there is Basil, the first gym leader in Pokemon Xenoverse. If you have not smashed that like button yet, please do so. Show some love, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you haven't figured it out yet, I usually for these episodes, you guys see like a 30-minute episode, right? But I spend 2 hours recording to make sure that it's action-packed. So let's jump into it. Basil is here. He's not a man of many words, apparently. He doesn't even do anything. Pray tell, who might you be? A trainer, possibly. I am Basil, Hadwarf City Gym leader. As a secular oak tree, my mind is peaceful and calm in every situation. Only one thing makes my rage erupt: getting interrupted while meditating. It would be wise not to defy me when this happens, but what is done is done. Bring it on, trainer. All right, well, let's see what he's got, man. Grass types, we got definitely the right team. He's only got 2 Pokemon. I feel like he's gonna have a Trevenant. He's gonna lead off with a Morlow level 10. That's actually fine with me, because I know I can hit Morlow super effectively with Babble. So let's just hit a Babble here. I've got Ember as well. I've got B-Drive. We've got the right pieces. I can't imagine Morlow can really do much to me. He's gonna Astonish. We should be able to blow him back here. He's gonna Potion. All right, so Basil does hit that Potion, no problemo. Let's hit him here with another one of these Babbles, and then I can finish him off with another one. Vibrato's just such a great type right now for this gym. I feel like Basil's gotta have a Trevenant, but considering this is a fan game, there's a part of me that feels like he's gotta have a new Pokemon for his grass type, right? Either way, we get to level 10, and here comes Spiritomb. Oh, yo! Wow, I am mind blown. That is a Xenoverse Spiritomb? I don't know, but he's grass something. Level 12. Okay. Ghost, maybe? I'm gonna Ember. I'm very scared right now. Okay, super effective. Vine Whip. I took that pretty well. He did a lot of damage to me. I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go Moscow because I want to get the Intimidate off on him since I've seen Vine Whip. Intimidate activates. And he goes for Shadow Sneak. Okay, Intimidate very clutch here though. Now I'm gonna switch out. I'm gonna go Rhonda predicting the Shadow Sneak, and then I'm gonna switch back out predicting the grass move, and then I'm gonna switch back out again. He Vine Whips. Okay, Rhonda, well, we ain't doing that one again. Let's go Masco one more time to get the Intimidate off. This will be our second Intimidate, then I should be okay. Hopefully he Vine Whips again. He's not gonna Shadow Sneak. He Grass Knots. Oh, okay, well then. Did some damage. I mean, I wanna go, you know what? I think we just go B-Drive at this point. Because I assume he goes for a grass move here. We 4 times resist any grass type moves, and he's -2, so his Shadow Sneak is reduced in damage. He Shadow Sneaks. Okay, it doesn't do that much though, so we're actually fine here. Let's go for Poison Sting. He Shadow Sneaks again. We're good. A poison is huge. Huge poison. And I recovered my health with my Oran Berry, which we just put on him. So we do use our Oran Berry, but we should be okay here to beat him with Poison Stings. Grass Knot, that shouldn't do much, right? Because we do 4 times resist. It did more than I thought. This thing is very strong, but we've gotten him pretty weakened at this point. He's forced to Shadow Sneak. No crits, baby. And he knocks him down. Basil and his super cool Spiritomb do indeed go down, and our amazing squad beats him. You snapped me like a twig. My mind was corrupted, so wrath, and you got the better of me. Your pure spirit is worthy of my forgiveness. Your ability deserves the Root Badge. Here, it's yours now. Yo, that's a sick badge, dude. The Root Badge is ours. Please accept this TM2. It's Grass Knot, a mighty grass move. The user snares the foe with grass and trips it. The heavier it is, the greater the damage. Our battle today has shown me how far I am from my ideal destination, the utter steadfastness of soul. I'm going to meditate now, but I will pray for the spirits to keep their eyes on your journey, young trainer. Gym leaders will shake hearing your name. This is what the voices of woods whisper. Wow. My goodness, man, my goodness. So that is that, guys. That is where we're at right now. I did tell you we had a special surprise for you guys at the end of this video. So, before I give you guys that special surprise, I want you guys to make sure that you hit that like button down below and set a notification in your phone to remind you for 8 a.m. Eastern time every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, bonus episodes on Sunday like this one. So if you're watching this on Sunday, you get another episode tomorrow. So get excited for Pokemon Xenoverse, and now it's time for that very special surprise. All right, so the episode's still not over, clearly. aDrive, I thought for sure you would have taken my advice. How was the gym? You won? I knew it was such an easy ride for you. By the way, I've been looking for you. I have a small favor to ask. Some time ago, I gave the Xenoballs enhancement task to one of my researchers, but he retired to Proxima Island without updating me anymore. Can you go kindly check out his progress? On the beach, you should find a good sailor willing to take you there. Just tell him I'm sending you. When you're done, join me at the lab, and I know how to reward you properly. All right, well, I gotta go to the Pokemon Center because of that special secret thing at the end of the video. All right, I've been hyping up this special surprise for you guys, and I'm so stoked about it. I reached out to the incredible Pokemon Xenoverse team, Weedle, the developer, and I said, hey man, I think the aDrive army turned up so hard on that first episode, and you guys showed so much love, we gotta do something special, and he agreed, and we made it happen, and we have a special limited edition aDrive mystery gift. Yes, from me to you, from the Xenoverse team to you. So excited about this. Let's take a look. This is your mystery gift code, Beeful, with 3s instead of E's. That is a brand new bug Pokemon in Xenoverse. aDrive 2021. You are hearing it here first, my friends. And I reached out to them, I said, hey, it'd be sick if we could do a mystery gift for the aDrive army, celebrate this amazing partnership, this amazing collaboration, which came after I did the series, obviously. And Beeful is a new bug Pokemon. I'm so excited about it. And what's even cooler is you guys are gonna get my Beeful because I nicknamed it Lancelot. And there it is. This is a shiny Beeful, my friends. Now, I don't know much about Beeful, but this thing is awesome. And I do have a shiny version, which again, you guys can grab with my mystery gift code right there. It is a shiny Beeful. It's bug and fighting type, much like Heracross. This is the shiny one. It's in a netball, which I chose. And it's got randomized IVs, it's got Swarm as its ability, and the OT is aDrive. I nicknamed it for you guys. I thought Lancelot was a cool name. aDrive is the OT, so you guys can journey through Xenoverse with my Beeful. Treat them well, my friends. Thank you so much again for watching this episode of Xenoverse, and thank you to the Xenoverse team for holding it down, partnering up with me to give you guys this amazing mystery gift. I thought that would be fun. Super excited to add Lancelot or Beeful to our team for the next episode. I'll see you guys for episode 3, Monday morning, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Until next time, my friends. Peace. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out this one right here. Otherwise, you should totally check out this video. They're both awesome, you're pretty awesome, and I'll see you guys on the next one.